Hi roses, welcome back to the channel if you're new. So I'm gonna get right into this energy, not wasting any time. It says you look good at the end of the day. Libra, you're always shining. That's the vibe here. It seems like you might have been through something that would have had you looking raggedy, but because you stay close to the light, you look good at the end of the day. No matter what you go through, that's the energy. There's always something positive going on with you. See, look, the first thing is coming up is this child being sacrificed. God tests Abraham's faith. Yeah, I definitely feel like your faith has been tested. And then you have Page of Candles. It's like you have won that test. Someone tried to test your identity. They tried to test your patience. But you stay close to God, and that's the results. You're receiving the results of your test that you have flying colors. You pass with flying colors. That's what I'm getting. And then you have the Magician card and the Lovers here, because it's almost like maybe some people didn't believe that you would pass. It's almost like you manipulated the answers in some way for some people, or somebody could have said you cheated, or it's unfair that you receive everything that you're receiving. That's kind of what I'm getting. And you have Eight of Swords here. So someone could feel stuck in a relationship. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. It could be something going on with the relationship that could have thrown you off in some way. Like something was tiring or exhausting about this relationship. And this person is literally tied to a tree here, surrounded by these thoughts. That's what the swords represent. So I don't know. That could be something relevant to someone's situation. Or this could be the serpent testing Eve, because this is the first time I ever saw this snake in this card. And maybe having Eve up against a wall, like, you know, God didn't say don't do that, you should try it anyway, or something like that. Like someone could feel like they're up against a wall and being forced to, or even like peer pressure. That's what I'm getting with this. And where is this peer pressure coming from? It could be someone trying to get you to give them your answers, or they want your identity in some way. Someone could have recently asked you for ID. You could have got pulled over recently. You have Six of Wands here. Like you're on the mark to be celebrated, or you're receiving recognition for who you are. And someone's saying that maybe you got here through unethical ways, like you might have slept your way to the top, or however the saying goes, but that's jealousy. So what we're getting from that is, jealousy comes in different forms. They try to attack you, but they're really jealous. They hate themselves, so they try to attack you. It's just a weird thing. Like people don't really, they're not really honest about how they feel. Like if you're one of those people who don't really understand emotions, it's because people are lying all the time. So then you have Ace of Swords. It's like all of that confusion is being cleared out because you passed the test. Maybe it was meant to confuse you. And because you don't understand it, you just move on. That's how I used to be in school. I used to pass tests all the time. It was because I didn't try to get perfect scores. But it was something about the way the teachers graded the test, where it's like they only judge what you answered, and I only answered what I knew and understood, and everything else I skipped. So I would get good grades. Or you know how some say they're not good test takers. They're really smart, but they're just not good test takers because they get nervous. Yeah, that was something that is coming out right now. You could be going through that as well, where you just don't understand what's going on half the time, but you still come out just fine because you don't understand. You don't get caught up in other energy that isn't not relevant to your situation. So Knight of Water is coming up, and I'm seeing this water here being split by Moses. Like it's something about this Ace of Swords splitting the sea. Like you're not getting caught up. You're just clearing the path for yourself. And there's something about your childhood that's coming up, like this is something you did in the past or something you've been doing a long time or something from your past is still relevant today. Just like I'm talking about taking tests and things like that. If it's not exactly a test, you're coming out on top. And this relationship coming up is, it might not necessarily be with a person, because the relationship's coming up twice here. Something in a childhood or something in adulthood. It could be someone that's clinging to your energy. They could be clinging to your energy and thinking, trying to force you into a relationship, but that's just not something that you're consenting to. And you have Ace of Wands. Yeah, that came up in the last reading. Ace of Wands. Too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. But that's what I feel like you're clearing out. Unexpected events or rapid changes. They just don't seem to phase you like they maybe would have someone else. You have the ability to multitask. Yeah, someone could be calling you an overachiever because you get good grades or you're able to pass so many tests. Okay. And then we have Page of Water here. Almost wants to fall. So this is Page of Air. So you got a lot of air here. Page of Air, Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords. I feel like people try to lock you up or imprison you because of your gifts and your talents, but you can cut that out. And Seven of Pentacles, every time I see this, it looks like Nine of Wands because she's carrying sticks. But I guess that implies that the burden continues. That the tests keep coming even if you're not in school anymore, even in adulthood. Like Eve had to withstand being accused by her husband, being kicked out of the garden, being tempted by Satan, all of these tests coming up, and it would have seemed like she was failing each and every one of them. But in some circumstances, it's like you just do what you know is best, and whatever happens, happens. But I feel like you're coming out with flying colors. And you're still ahead of the crowd. Maybe it's just your sense of being positive and staying on task with your goals, whatever those goals are. Okay, so that's the energy that I have. That's something that's resonating. Let me know in the comment section. Check out Welcome Home. That's where I'm putting all of this energy. You might find something else that resonates. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.